I'm going, all right?
Because she's on her way, and, you may want to kind of...
Look, are you sure that you don't need me to stay here?
Why would I need you to do that?
Because when Sam comes through that door...
I'll be waiting for him.
Okay. That was nice knowing you.
All right, Oval fans. Now, next week looks like one heck of a series finale, despite the fact that it is a season finale. And this week's episode does foreshadow a lot of death and, karma going around. Now, we know that currently Sam is planning to meet with Max in order to move a package because David and Jason are currently being surrounded by, somewhere between like 10 or a dozen to like 20 different agents trying to smoke them out of the cabin they're currently in. But before Max actually meets up with Sam and before he showed up at the bar to play some pool, he was actually at his hotel room with Bobby, which I don't think we've seen this hotel room in quite a while. At least I don't remember seeing it. Usually when it comes to Max and Bobby, they are, they were at Richard and Nancy's talking to Sharon, or they're on duty at Eli's house or the White House, and that was pretty much it. And we would occasionally see like Max at the bar or something, but other than that, that was it. But we haven't seen the hotel in my memory since Lily was there. But in any case, Bobby was on the phone with Priscilla. She said, "Oh, I'm going home to change, and then I'm going to come over to the hotel to meet you." And once he got off the phone, Max warned him, was like, "Oh, hey man, you need to stop. Don't mess around with her." But it gets to the point where Max feels like, "Oh, okay, so you're kicking me out, huh? All right, well, I'll get out of here. But don't be surprised if Sam shows up. Bobby ain't worried." But remember, Sam calls Max to move the package, so him and Max are going to meet up to hopefully get it there in time to help out Jason and David. But honestly, I don't think they can. There are way too many agents for that. Now, I'm thinking that as opposed to showing up to the cabin to help, David and Jason are going to get on the run. And remember, he told Sam he would leave breadcrumbs, so perhaps him and Max are going to be at the location they're supposed to meet at in order to move Jason somewhere else, but I don't know for sure. Regardless, I'm thinking that it might get to a point where they show up, but the carnage has already happened and there's nothing they can do. And, just being pissed off at the situation, Sam just can't believe it. And maybe because Max tells him about Bobby's whereabouts with Priscilla, I don't know. Or maybe Sam puts two and two together. He shows up to the hotel and ends up killing one or both of them. He told Priscilla if Bobby was in his bed, he put a bullet through his brain. But I think Sam possibly being just distraught over the whole situation involving Jason. And, that was his last big piece of evidence to get rid of the first administration or the current administration. And, Max telling him about Bobby and Priscilla. Sam's just going to fly into a rage and then, end up shooting and killing them both. Honestly, I wouldn't care if Priscilla got killed that way because, well, hey. What about when Sam was effing Victoria? Yeah, I know that was messed up, but Priscilla's doing this shit out of spite. It would be pretty interesting. I think that would be a pretty interesting way to close them out because that would be messed up. Think of it like Richard, quote unquote, lost his wife. I don't think Nancy's dead though. And then for Sam to actually take the life of his wife and the list goes on of like deaths in this finale. But I think it would be pretty wild if, maybe him and Bobby get into it, but a gun goes off and Priscilla gets killed as a result of it, as opposed to her being the one to fire the gun. Because we know she carries, but still, I think that would be pretty wild if Sam were to do that. So, with that being said, do you think Sam will kill his wife and or Bobby? And how will he know about it? Will Max tell him? We'll just have to wait and see. So, with that being said, like and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one.